worker. He comes to work every day.
Any examples of that? Just things that stuck
Oh,
out?
well, even during springtime, we'll be at 8 o'clock at night with him going over protections, and he really wasn't participating in spring, but he wanted to make sure he was prepared when he got out there. And obviously, when you get the ball in his hand, he can make people miss.
We've heard a lot before about Banks and his sort of just his enthusiasm for the game, being out there every day, the way he likes to go out there and compete. Are y'all still seeing that on a daily basis? Is that something that kind of lifts the room at times?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just a part of it. I think Jeremy does a great job of bringing juice, like we would say, to practice, to the meeting rooms. And this kid loves football. I always tell him just make sure you have a control range. That's the biggest thing because he's played so fast. He's extremely physical. But he's been doing a great job of bringing it every day. Every day he comes to practice, he's prepared and ready to go.
Can that have an effect on some of the other guys? I mean, because I know you got some other guys in that room that are hard workers, but they're quiet guys. Is someone like him, can he kind of bring something out of them a little bit?
Well, and that's his personality. And that's one thing we ask those guys to do, kind of bring somebody else along with you when you're having that enthusiasm. I think that's important. It's contagious. Once one person gets it, somebody else. So that's what we want. We want those guys to actually have fun out there and work extremely hard and be ready to go.
You mentioned that Coach Chaney focuses on where the ball carriers have their eyes going when the run of the ball. What's the biggest difference you'd say with the running backs this year in Chaney's offense versus last year?
I think the biggest thing is those guys is concentrating on where their eyes are going, what they're reading, different things like that. And it's right now everybody's playing well. I think the offensive line, we're all coming together and we're mature. It's a year later, so those guys who are freshmen and sophomores, they're a lot better right now. They're strong and they're faster.
Couple more guys. Tim Jordan, and maybe what are you emphasizing with him this fall camp?
Like I emphasize with all the running backs, make sure you secure that ball. Tim does a great job of kind of finishing runs and different things like that. He really wants to play more on special teams. He knows that's what we're going to need to win. But I've just been telling Tim, make sure he secure the ball. And we've been working with him catching the ball out the backfield. I think that's going to be big for him because he can catch the ball out the backfield.
You talk about running backs in the division. How much of that is preparation and how much of that is just an instinct that some guys seem to have, kind of an instinct about where the pressure is going to come from, where to run, where the hole is going to be? How much of it's preparation versus instinct?
I think the biggest thing is all preparation. And you have some guys, once they get to the second level, they can see things that other guys can't see. But for that first level, it's all about preparation. And then the shade, then the 3-tech. You have to read those blocks. That's the most important thing, and getting to the heels of the offensive line to help those blocks out. But once you get to the second level, now that's when your kids become special and they can see different things coming at them that most kids can't see, and they're able to cut off it.
One more question, guys.
With a guy like Eric who hasn't played yet in college football, is it, I guess with all the running backs, but especially the freshmen, of preaching like physicality and working on toughness throughout fall camp, is that a mindset that you have to take every day with him?
Well, I think you take that mindset with all the guys, and he understands what level he's on, and it's going to take him some time. He's a freshman, so until he actually get out there into a real game and understand the physicality of this league, he'll adjust to it. I just think he's been doing a good job kind of displaying that in practice. So we have to continue to harp on those things and understand that, this is a very, very physical game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.